I got an email the other day about our talk about Q, and from a listener, and I do not have their name here, and I can't read the whole thing because it's really long, but and I believe it was a she, what she was arguing was that she seen dozens of people in her life get radicalized into Q due to the pandemic. They were not Republicans to start. They didn't identify as Christian. These were progressive, Bernie campaigning urbanites with advanced degrees, no fear of modernity, no underlying misogyny. In fact, a woman I know who taught an excellent workshop here in Chicago on feminist empowerment is now a campaign manager for one of the candidates in the Arizona Patriots Party.
Wow.
And apparently she had IM'd the show, but she said there's nowhere near a one-to-one correlation between Q and your typical bigoted conservative Christianity. The common denominator among those I know that were radicalized New Age spirituality.
Yeah, there's a thread of that too.
The New Age community, as it exists in 21st century American phenomena, has a lot of issues that make it inherently fascistic. Preoccupation with the body and the earth, with the pure and organic, with innovative ways of reconstructing morality. I believe these ideological stances predispose this community falling prey to the Q stuff, along with a general embrace of counterculture. They feel they are participating in something transgressive, which is much the way they viewed their lifestyle pre-pandemic. This is a fascinating theory. I would be curious.
This rings true to me. Like, I have a friend from college and a friend's sister who are the two people I know who are sort of Q adjacent, and that's their background, is that New Age stuff.
Yeah, and I have a great aunt, and somebody I know too, older person, and it's like, and also I think it trends a little bit more boomer generation.
I think so, because I definitely know some libertarian hippie type folks who are into, at the margins of this type of, who were Trump voters in some instances. And there was a sort of a counterculture quality to it. She writes, one of the million reasons I'm devastated by Michael's death is that I know he would have been able to see this movement clearly based on his proximity to the New Age culture. Many on the left ridicule holistic and New Age culture as pseudoscience, which is exactly the type of attitude that makes leftism and liberalism distasteful to the New Age types who've been fully radicalized. And certainly there are,
who would be more, I think, inclined to be on the left if it weren't for, I think, Michael did talk about that a lot. And I thought it was a pretty profound point because, the whole Bill Maher atheism and, the sneering, very off-putting and often very insular and just self-congratulatory.
There's more to this too, though, because she says, bear in mind how utterly devastated people like holistic body workers, massage therapists, etc., are by the pandemic. Our jobs are completely not possible unless we decide to not believe that the pandemic is real, which unfortunately is the track I've seen many taking. Across spring, summer, this is, she talks about her personal experience in
that's fascinating.
I'm going to look into this because I'm really interested in this topic.
And I'm really interested in this NXIVM documentary. I just tried to Google it, and I'm going to open the chat now. If people could post which one it is, because there are apparently multiple, and I don't want to waste my time on the shittier one. So which one is the one that people are talking about? There's an HBO one called The Vow, and then there's a Stars one.
I watched The Vow. It's kind of good. Not really, though, I would say. It becomes about a drama of those people leaving the cult more than why the cult was effective in its own way. It's made by the people who left it, who worked in Hollywood.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's a little less interesting to me now.